Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Seahawk football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Myles Jack there to make the tackle. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights through him. Breaks through the contact. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 31 yards there and a first down. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. And he was...
40. Check. Tackles.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 79.
Mike Popo. You must be getting...
Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Room to run inside the 40. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 52 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly...
Check. It's just me and you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss. Still on his feet. And an alley to run. He's at the 30, 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there.
We got it all day up in here. 44, 44, Mike, 44. All you get
Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to maneuver at the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful. And now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, there was a
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of...
Matching hundreds. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Mike, 280.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He finds an opening past the 40. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Right back to him on first down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping him.
Yeah, good luck for that because that was an explosive run, you know, in the NFL.
Mike, 380. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they...
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Seahawks.
Watch the run.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And it is the Seahawks. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be second and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Nifty move. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That good for 19 and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there.
Mike 96, Mike 96. Here we go. Start.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to roam now. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there.
And 96 is coming. We don't like 96. It's how I feel.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Room here to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Now they'll run it on the toss. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Now they'll run it on the toss. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. As his... Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got room. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards on the ground.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Muscles him off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there.
Quick six. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, what a juke into space. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year as his guys continue. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really... Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they fall to defeat for the second time this season. And they'll try to get back to their winning way.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part. But I'm LeBron. Rings of the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Club AD. Yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
Slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.